Oh, hello, good morning. It's your old mate Dave Spencer back with you once again. A bit croaky this morning, aren't I? Anyway, we're just outside the bus station at Peterborough in the north of Cambridgeshire, and always plenty to see here. I hope, fingers crossed and all that. Well, as we usually say, we'll see what we see. So without further ado, it's November 2019. It's just before 9 o'clock in the morning. Perhaps we'll catch the back end of the rush hour, although I haven't seen many buses around at the moment. Anyway, as I say, we'll see what we see. So let's get on with it for the minute. Another one through from Northampton. I've got a sister who lives in Northampton. Another very misunderstood county. Not county, but it is a county. That's Northamptonshire. So Northampton itself, that wouldn't win any beauty prizes, would it? There's some nice bits to it, you know. Yeah, if you hunt around, there's some lovely bits. It's a lot of activity now. Gosh, we can give you a few extra minutes today if you're really good. Promise to be good, and we'll give you over the hour. Nice young lady driving there. Cheery thumbs up. Gosh, it's been almost universal here today, isn't it? Gosh, it's one of the friendliest places I've been to for ages. Oh, delay warning. Assume the position. Try and get a nice still shot to go with the video. I do take still shots whilst I'm filming, all on our Smug Mug site. Assuming when you watch this that's still out there and it hasn't gone. It's part of the sort of, well, it owns Flickr actually. It's the owner company. That's just not quite as familiar to UK viewers as the Flickr site. But so Smug Mug are the actual owners of that, and it's our sort of cloud storage media. And at the moment, when I speak here in November 2019, we have something approaching 500,000 views on our site. And back with the Excel service, linking Peterborough with the east of England. I suppose we're in the east of England here, aren't we, really? It's hard to think of it as east. More like southeast. When you live in the frozen north, everywhere's southeast. Next stop from us is Lapland. Well, he's certainly got a good queue waiting for this one. Wow, that's the most I've seen getting on one of the services today. Half a dozen. That's a good load these days. Of course, you know what it is. It's time that for the pensioners, they can use their bus pass. I've got one of those, you know. I've got a bus pass. Yeah. London, I use it a lot in London. But you can't use it on the tube and trams, etc., and trains, unless you actually are living in the London area, and you've got a special card that you can get that lets you use all the modes of public transport. Yeah, you have to take advantage of anything that's going when you get old. Yep, had to strip down to my underpants, bare feet on the tarmac under the water, and it's a big estate car, and I had to push it out. Anyway, It was a diesel, and you know, it actually started, even though the engine had got a bit wet. This pause then because there was a stagecoach service van, and I just wanted to get a shot of it. The Delane's one coming out sort of caught me on the hop, shall we say. I think I actually got a shot of him though. Took a bit of doing, but I can move fairly nimbly if I need to, mainly when a vehicle of interest comes into shot, whatever it might be. Right, well, my Delane sensor is now bleeping, so Delane alert, Delane alert. Mission accomplished once more. My fingers are not getting any warmer. Driver's back, all aboard. Next stop, Norwich. I bet that's some journey. I suppose you get there in about 2 days' time. What a place to get to, Norwich. Nearly as bad as Peterborough. That's like getting here, only worse. We came via Leicester. I usually come that way when I come over for the annual Truck Fest at the county showground. About 3,000 lorries. Oh, you want to see them coming out on the Monday. Normally on the Monday that finishes, on the bank holiday. But next year it's going to be different because we've got a different bank holiday. Instead of giving us a special one to mark the victory in Europe back in 1945, we're going to move one of the May bank holidays from a Monday to a Friday. And so everybody's got to sort of reschedule their events, because obviously the May bank holidays are a very popular time for events, and that includes the annual Truck Fest, and no doubt quite a few bus rallies. Because I don't realise the hassle it causes when you start moving things about. And nobody has more vintage rallies than Britain, do they? Gosh, we keep everything. We preserve all sorts. We've got fleets of preserved buses that sort of outnumber the whole fleet of a country in some places. Well, how do you like that? Wasn't it brilliant? Wasn't everybody so friendly? Oh, good old Peterborough, good stagecoach, good old Delane's. And didn't we do well? Oh, the coach is just outbound now, and I'm not going to say goodbye to get a shot. I'll give him a little wave, and it's now time to say goodbye. Goodbye from me and goodbye from National Express. I hope you've enjoyed the visit as much as I have. And of course we really do hope that you'll be coming along on another adventure with us pretty soon. And it's November 2019, my fingers are cold, I feel the need for refreshment, so I'm going to say bye for now, see you all again soon, and I'm off over to the shops and I'm going to get a brew. So bye everybody, see you all again soon.